Well, Camping Adam here. In this video I'm seeing some beautiful lochside views, exploring a rhododendron maze that turned out to be a mini temperate rainforest, exploring the remains of a 500-year-old Scottish church, and last but not least, trying out a new bit of kit. A rainbow! Look at these benches. There's a heron, an owl, dragonflies, mushrooms, wee fish. This is the throne for the king and queen. If my missus was here, she'd be in that one. There's my crown. There's a wee willow arch as well. Let's get a wee look over here. This looks a wee bit wonky. That's pretty cool. This is so cool. There's a wee bird box up there. There's another wee bird box. It says number 5 on it, so I'm assuming there's quite a lot about here. There's some geese right on the crest of the hill. I wonder what this is. There's a laser here. It's pointing over to a receiver here. If any of you know, let me know in the comments. My guess is that would be to track the amount of foot traffic that comes through here. That's my best guess though. Birdhouse number 6. Hold on a second. First right for the maze. Maybe I'll have a wee nosy. Rhododendron maze. I'm guessing this is it. Rhododendron everywhere. I think this is it. An arrow. Oh, it is. Okay. I'm worried I actually get lost in here. Feel like a wee boy going about the woods again. I mean, look at that. It's so full and tall. I've never ever seen a rhododendron bush that tall. And there's a bench. This bench is also acting as a big compass. East, south, west and north will be in there somewhere. I can hear the planes taking off. Let's have a wee look in here and round about for some campsites while we make our way over to the church. That screeching you're hearing is the train line across the loch. Oh no. That could be a hole or two in my waterproofs. I would rather that not happen. There's another bird box, but looks as though they're kind of in the middle of the maze. Gonna go the way we came. Hopefully I don't get stuck in here forever. all that moss. Look in there. I most definitely do not know where I'm going. I'm not sure this is the right way out. I'm going to bust out the phone. I am not on track. I'm supposed to be on that trail. The midges are starting to find me. I can see the path I'm supposed to be on, right the way through the brush. I am not on that path. I'm gonna go this way, I think. I feel like I'm in Indiana Jones. I don't know if I've found a way out, maybe. There's a fence post at the end of this path. I can see the path. It's so close. There's a fence post here and a way down there, but I don't think I'm gonna go that way. I'm not sure where rhododendron actually originates from, but I know it was imported to the UK for aesthetic purposes, and it's a very, very invasive species. It just takes over these kind of woodlands. I think I've escaped. I think I see the church. This is some muddy water. Let's see if we can't get in. There we go. Well, you can see in. And you can go in from that side. Let's go in there. So this is an old church. I don't know much about it, but I'm sure we'll find out. Danger of masonry fall. So I reckon those rocks probably been falling down a wee bit. I don't know if you can actually open these doors or not. I don't think you can. There's some gravestones in here as well. They're all dated quite early. 1883, 1888, 1871, 1874, 1872, 1889. This church was founded in 1504. By John Lord Semple. In the grounds of this castle, it was served by a senior priest, 6 chaplains, 2 altar boys and a sacristan, the church officer. Their main function was to pray for the souls of their founder and his family. Originally the building was a plain rectangular one with a tower at the west end, but Lord Semple was killed in the Battle of Flodden in 1513, and the church was extended eastward immediately after to house his remarkable monument. The extension was finished with a 3-sided end with windows of unusual late Gothic design. The church fell out of use after the Reformation, but survived as a burial enclosure and has been in state care since 1949. So that's the door we came in there. It's amazing how long these sorts of buildings last. I mean, just the architecture, and it's unbelievable. Gravestones fell off and cracked. I think someone's neatly rearranged it back together though. This one's missing. And I think the same's happened to this one. I think we've got about 45 minutes of daylight left, so I best find a campground. I love seeing historical sites like that. I get the same feeling as when I seen Glengarnock Castle in this other video I made. I took some photos of that castle while I was at it, took my camera and got some nice shots. That castle's about 500 years old, and I'm just so lucky that I get to come out here and explore Scotland because it's my back doorstep. And I hope you take something away from the videos when you watch them. If you do, consider liking the video. Oh, someone's dropped apple rice cake clouds. They look quite good. I'll just pack these out with me and I can chuck them in a bin. I highly doubt whoever lost them's coming back for them. Not my apple rice cake clouds. No! Let's stick these away. My back's starting to hurt and I'm wondering why. I've not even put my waist clip on. The clocks just went back, so we've lost a full hour of sunlight and it gets dark at about 5 o'clock. 5:15 if you're lucky, but in these kind of wooded areas you just lose so much light. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies in here. Oh. Just the other week there, I was on my bike and my foot slipped as I stood up to pedal and I smashed my foot right into the ground and it was really badly bruised. And I kind of had to leave an adventure out for a week or two to get myself back in the game, but I feel 100 times better. I think we'll camp out here somewhere. So tonight we're due northern and northeasterly winds, which are here and here. So between here and over here, this is where we're going to get our winds. Over here we don't have any coverage. I've never used this tent before, so I think we'll go for it and we'll push this tent, see where it can stand. I've got my bivvy with me as well, so I'll put that over my sleeping bag, just in the absolute worst case that it does leak terribly. Wow. When I tell you I got the fright of my life, there's even more. I've pitched on a little bit of a slope. Ideally I was hoping to have my bed where the vestibule is, but I've pitched the tent a little bit far back. I don't fancy re-pitching it, so I'll just level out my mat with some clothes. I really should think about getting some dinner though. Another light I've got with me if I need it. That's always lovely before bed, it just settles your eyes a wee bit. I've also got some foot and hand warmers with me, just in case I get a little bit too cold tonight. I'll save this nice light for before bed. On the menu tonight, you already guessed it, pasta and sauce. However, I'm throwing in some Moroccan medley couscous with it, just to fatten it up, see how it turns out. For dessert, get this, Madeira cake, or I think in America they call them pound cakes. It's like a messy bedroom in here, I need to get this sorted. Do you know something? I've only gone and forgot about my lunch. My missus made me a homemade Subway. She nearly burnt the house down making it, but oh, it smells so good. It's ham, cheese, chorizo and lettuce. And it's toasted. Although it has been in my bag all day, so it's kind of like a lump. Oh, that is so good. I honestly don't know who else in the world would make me a homemade Subway. Look at that. That down. I'm going to elaborate on the whole burning the house down situation. You know when you put something in an oven and you use the grill, you put it on tin foil, right? Because tin foil, that's what it's meant for. She had the sub sat on parchment paper. She came through and she was like, can I show you something? The parchment paper was black. So that was a close one. That was the best thing on the planet. I don't even think I want to cook dinner tonight. That was so satisfying. And then to top it all off, I'm getting a wee bit cold. She made me a new hat. Do you know what? I'm treating myself. I don't want. Can't tell if those bangs are fireworks. I'm putting some foot warmers on. There we go. Bam! They'll get warm in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna have my little nerd rope. It's a fake nerd rope. Give it a go. Natural colours. Yeah, I don't believe that. That's actually not too bad. I have my Madeira cake. Oh, that smells so good. Before I fully get my audiobook on, I've popped my little balaclava on. I'm gonna get my bed set up. I put everything I can in my trousers. I've got this fluffy pillowcase. It's a little bit rough, but I think it will do the job. Right, my audiobook. For those of you who are interested in the audiobook that I'm listening to, it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a... I've listened to a couple of chapters already and it's really quite a good audiobook. Right folks, I've just sat and listened to my audiobook for a couple of hours. It's about 11 o'clock, so I'll see you in the morning. Good morning folks. It's 7 o'clock. There's some geese. I'm just having a simple flapjack, nothing special.
just gonna waterlog my sleeping mat real quick, so that every time I lie down it's... Oh. Whoa. Look at the size of that. That little guy. There we go. It's out on the grass now. There we go, that's just about the only trace we want to leave. Some flattened dry grass through the rhododendron maze again. There's another wee sign here. Left down the hill for the hill trail, right for a bridge, ahead for the maze. This is like its own little rainforest. Look at the moss right here. That's pretty. Wow. Wow, that was a squirrel. So I think they meant the right is the maze, or I'm reading too much into it. Yeah, the sign says left down the hill, ahead for the maze. I don't know, slightly confusing. Birdhouse number 8, I missed that one on the way here. Oh wow, look at that. Bro, it's Minecraft. Someone mined the bottom block and it's floating. I kinda don't actually want to stand near that. Right folks, I've got a couple of kilometres to go. If
If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more like it, consider checking out the channel and even subscribing. And consider liking the video as well. I've got a full adventure playlist on my channel, linked in the description and up above. I'm Will Camping Adam, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.